Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Banana and this is Aurora 4X, our space strategy game. And I'm back in March of 2084 and I have some news because in between episodes I actually upgraded our Atlas class, our freighter, to the Mark II, which has the new engine. Now moves about 3 times as fast as before. That is pretty damn good. I also upgraded our procurator class, geological survey vessel, to the Mark II. And now watch the speed jump up to, yeah, about 8k. I think that's pretty damn good. And it's jumping around, buzzing around the Sol system, still trying to give us all the information about the minerals in this system. Now, another thing that's happening is that we're almost done with the javelin or shaft and spearhead, and we're also building another geological survey vessel, the Procurator Mark II, named the Horizon's Edge, which will come with us to the other system. The Illuminator will be done on the 10th of December this year, so close to 9 months or something like that. So, excuse me, we need to go ahead and advance time just a tiny little bit. We have some research done in the meantime, which was mainly an upgrade to our research rate. I think we need to upgrade this even more. We've been shipping out a lot of infrastructure to Mars. As you can see, the population is still pretty grumpy. Wow, they are really grumpy. Mainly because they were overpopulated for quite some time. We can support 13.2 million people, and they're 13.19 million, so it's pretty close. And we're shipping and shipping and shipping, but I don't think we can make it. Also, they've been bitching about the protection. They want a protection level of 6. Wow, that is pretty low compared to Earth, which wants a protection level of 736. But they don't bitch about it because it's our home planet, I think. There's some protection there. Also, I kind of forgot to ship out now that I think of it, a mass driver to Van Biesbroek, so we should do that rather soon. I mean, we don't really lose it. We get a stockpile over there, but still we should do that rather soon. Let's see. I think we can wait about a month or so. Well, then it will just run off. Doesn't matter. The new Atlas is pretty fast, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Maybe it needs 2 months or so. In the meantime, we just need to wait for, well, the shipyards to finish this. Our research is coming up nicely. It'll take quite a while though. I'm currently building the magnetic confinement fusion reactor for some new power and propulsion technology or new drive system. We're also upgrading our missiles from I don't know what, I think just some nuclear warhead to a 3-stage thermonuclear warhead. Because, I mean, come on, Callum Foster with a 60% bonus here, that gets quadrupled, don't forget that. And we actually got a power and propulsion gal, Isabel Parsons, but she has a, well, 0% bonus. But as long as she's working on something, she has the chance to increase her bonus. So she's working on the fuel consumption, and she's done in, well, 3 years. So that's our current research. The other things, it's not really a lot to do. I think we should get our military ships in just a second. And then we have to wait for the jump ship, and of course one of the procurator, but I think we'll take the first one, the original one, with us to the new system, and the next one that pops out of our shipyard will continue surveying Sol. There we go. Shaft, spearhead, and javelin have all been built, and these are the missile fire control ranges. I have them checked on the display somewhere over here. Let me see. It's display 2 then? Yeah, see there. Fire control range and max fire control range. and the maximum weapon range. I don't know if missiles are actually counted, but I don't think they are. Missiles don't seem to be accounted for. Let's take a look here. If I go ahead and... Wow. Really? Weird. But it seems like we have a pretty good radius for incoming missiles. Oh no, sorry, incoming ships. That's the ship detection radius. Oh, not the ship detection radius. That's the range. No, wait a second. This is the missile fire control range for anti-ship missiles. So we can shoot pretty far, and incoming missiles get shut down in this radius. Oh, that's the radius that our ship anti-missile fire control can launch missiles. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and get a new task group done. Let's go ahead and detach the javelin. Let's also detach the shaft. And of course, the spearhead. I know the names aren't very creative, I admit that, but it was the best that I could have come up in just a second there. So now we're going to merge them. Shaft, move over to the javelin. And of course, the spearhead gets mounted on the shaft. Perfect. Now we have a complete spear again. Ha 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 ha. I know, pretty funny. So shaft is no longer needed. We're going to delete this, and the spearhead task group as well. Awesome. And this is going... I think we need to rename this to... I don't know. Soul defense? No. Jump survey. Jump survey. Jump survey. Task group 1. Perfect. Because they're going to jump and survey the other system. I'm going to uncheck our actual weapon range and max fire control range because I don't really need that at the moment. Also, I just want to take a look at the shipyard here. Oh, they're almost... Oh, they're done at the same time. No, that's good. Or almost done at the same time. Pretty good. Pretty nice. So there are 3 things that we want to wait for. Oh, wait a second. Holy crap, I almost forgot that. Do not, come on, stop the turn. I almost forgot that we need missiles for these guys. They can't, they're just empty now. We didn't build any missiles, did we? Whoopsie daisy. That was close. That would have been funny, wouldn't it? We're going ahead and, we're going to engage this ship. Men, fire the torpedoes. Sir, we didn't load any. Yeah, well, crap. Okay, let's build about... I think all they can have... Let's build 4. Let's build 600 of them. And another 300 of those. That's a little bit much. Let's go to 150. 200. Let's go for 200. Perfect. So they're... luckily they're pretty fast in production. That's good. What you just saw is we need to produce, or we need to fabricate, build, whatever you want to call it, our missiles. Otherwise we can't put them on the ships. And I think I forgot to do that. Oh, and Mars is no longer bitching about, well, not being protected by the military. And the Horizon's Edge has been built. That is great. It's not the scout that I would have wanted to have in the other system, but it's, I think, fine enough. Going to add it to the group. There we go. Shipyard task group. No, wait a second. Let's do it the other way. I don't need to detach it. Let's go just for jump survey. And just go ahead and... Oops, wrong one. Give the Horizon's Edge over there. we're going to match speed when we're moving. When we're moving out. But as soon as we are in the other system, we want to detach the survey ship, and it should just buzz around and try to, you know, find as many minerals as we can, or, you know, just go ahead and find habitable planets, stuff like that. Something that we can colonize, basically. That's the thing. And hopefully we don't find any precursors. That would be bad. Oh, I'm anxious. Really, I'm anxious. I don't know what awaits us there, and I've never really jumped out of his system before. So this will be a new one. This will be completely and utterly unknown. But we have to wait for some months. Are we still... Oh yeah, we need to load missiles, do we? How do I do that? Naval organization? How do I load missiles on these things? I could just go for resupply, couldn't I? Condition. Supply points less than 20. Resupply at colony? I think that could work. Let's see. I mean, we have our size 1 anti-missile missiles. They should be, you know, just be loaded on the ships. Hopefully. Oh man, this atlas is taking ages. How many more, what's it called, installations do we need to move over there? Holy cow. That many still. How's our terraforming coming along? Oh wow, this will take forever. Crap. We might want to build some orbital, what's it called again, terraformers. Yeah, I could think about that. I could see us using them. I mean, we could orbital terraform Mars, and then just, you know, jump, as soon as we build a jump gate here, or, you know, at any jump point location, we could just use them to jump over and go ahead to, you know, terraform the planet in another solar system. So I think it could be good. Let's think about that then. But first of all, we need to reload our... we don't have a fighter squadron. We need to reload our ships, but how do I do that? Class design, combat settings, combat summary, ordnance management. There we go. Okay, population maybe? Ah, there we go. Great. Okay, we're going to load 100 of those on the Javelin. Going 100 on the shaft and 100 on the spearhead. And as soon as all the other missiles are done, we're going to do this as well. But didn't we set a preferred thing? Fast reload? Reload magazine from population. Same location as the ship. Ah. Interesting. Ah, yeah, perfect. That's good. That's good to know. So, individual unit details. Cool. We need to build more missiles anyway, so we have some time to wait until we completely reload everything, but that's a convenient way to do it. Great. Don't like that song. Come on. Come on, do it. I want new ships. I want new systems. I want to move on. I want to see new planets, new suns. Didn't we just finish is some ship. Yeah, I think... Didn't I build a second freighter? Maybe I didn't. Crap. I actually wanted to build one. Let's take a look. Shipyard... No. Okay, let's just tell him to build another freighter because I want one. Let's go for... I don't know. Yeah, let's call it just Atlas. Nah, give me a good name. Come on. Let's call it... Hustler. Nah, that's stupid. Call it Shani. That's good, yeah, I like that. Perfect. So, the Atlas Mark II, the Shani, is going to be built rather soon. That's actually more or less a Austrian word for somebody who's, I don't know, how do I describe that? It's kind of like a servant, but not really. I mean, close enough, I guess. It's usually you would say something like, I'm not your Shani in that case. When somebody asks you to do something really that he could do himself, he or she could do himself. Like, I don't know, could you bring me, I don't know, a glass of water and like 2 meters to do it, and it's basically the same thing if he does it or you do it. Now you just say, Bino not der Shani, or I'm not your Shani in that case, and basically stating that you won't do it because you're not his or her servant. But I think that's perfect for a freighter, because the freighter will just haul stuff around for us. Alright, all the missiles have been built. Let's go and fast reload the javelin, the shaft, and spearhead. Awesome. And we have some in reserve, that's great. Good, so they are actually armed and dangerous, which is exactly what we want them to be. They need to pack a punch, they need to look, you know, fierce, grim, and hopefully the precursors will be like, oh my god, javelins, no, and run away. I don't think that will happen. I'm pretty sure we will lose some ships. And you know what would be even funnier? If they shoot down our jump ship, because then we can't get back. Then we can't get back home. So hopefully that won't happen. But we need our jump ship. We need to have our jump ship close to the missile frigates. Simply because the missile frigates need the Illuminator class to see. They need the command chip so they would know where to see enemies. So that's the problem. They have the sensors. Let's see. I think we built some more infrastructure here to ship it out to Mars. And I think we could use, let's say, 5 new research labs as well. Let's keep that up. We're making some money, but I think we want at least, let's go for 15 financial centers. Just to make sure that we don't dip into the negative. That would be bad. I had a jump-started campaign where I didn't really look at, you know, my financial situation. I just gave myself, I don't know, 300 research labs in the beginning of the game. And it turns out research labs are pretty expensive. Okay, so they are done with the crap. Let's take a look. Anything close that we could, you know, equip with some automated mines, maybe? Doesn't think we could do it this way. Is Faye anywhere close? Ah, it's coming in. Perfect. So, yep. I think Faye is going to get some automated mines. Let's see, maybe 25 or something like that. That should be enough for a first approach. So let's go. Atlas, you have to haul some automated mines over to Faye. Gotta unload them there, then move back to Earth, refuel from Colony, and we're going to repeat that, let's say 24 times. Just make sure. Oops, that's weird. Okay, let's just delete all of that and type it in again. Because I once just, you know, moved the cursor in and typed it, and then I had the repeat 1, I think is what's defaulted here. And I typed 19 behind that, and it repeated it 119 times. I don't want to have that many mines over there. Don't think that's needed. So the Brady Small failed to load installations. Yeah, pretty obvious because we're still building them, I think. But as soon as we're done building the infrastructure again, we're going to set up the civilian contract again. Because I think we should do that. Let's see, anything else that we could use? Callisto? Has a bunch of boronite. Looks like yeah, it's a moon of Jupiter. Okay. Callisto. That seems like something we could go after. Yeah, that's not good at all. Io has some mines already. That's nothing really. That's not worth it. Not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. Come on, really. Dido, absolutely. This is just the worst system ever. Neugemin. It's coming in, so yeah, why the hell not? Van Biesbroek is sadly just moving out, so is Janik. Janik would be good though. Wild. Is Wild coming in at the moment? It looks like he's moving out. Yeah, darn it. It would be good if the Procurator would start going after Enke and Temple and Whipple and Schaumasse. It would be good. Wolf Harrington, Borley. Interestingly enough, Borley, Enke, Wolf Harrington, and I think the one of the temples. There's a second one that's called Temple, I think. Yeah, they are Temple Tuttle. These were, and Ranmuth, yeah. They were so freaking good in my other 3 or 4 other games. So hopefully the Procurator will go ahead and do it. Procurate there. Now that I come to think of it, if we move these guys over to another system, then Mars will start to bitch again. Oh well, whatever. They have to suck it up, I guess. And I think we're in 5-second intervals again. I feel like I'm late to the party, really. I don't like that. I really don't like that at all. It seems like the NPR, the non-player race that was generated at the beginning, has been poking into different solar systems for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm too slow with a new, you know, with new horizons, with new systems, the colonies. And usually that's one problem that I have in a lot of these 4X games. For example, in Civilization, I'm always too slow with my 3rd city usually. The second one is, I'm pretty okay, but the 3rd is meh. I'm too slow with that. Let's see, I want our Jump Survey Task Group 1 to get the Illuminator class. And now we're full. The command ship, 3 frigates, and a survey vessel. Alright. Looks good. I guess we will jump through jump point 1 to the Unix system, to the unexplored system. But I think we're going to do this in the next episode. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're going to do this in the next episode. So if you like what I saw, then please consider pressing the like button. It helps me out a great deal. And I really do hope that I see you in the next episode when we finally jump to the jump point 1 and see what's on the other side. So thanks for watching, and as always, auf Wiedersehen.